Do not read this aloud. Don't even move your lips. You found this video. That means something's already watching you. If you stop now, you may have a chance to forget. But if you keep going, if you keep listening, you'll see what we saw. And there's no unseeing it. They say the world ends in fire or ice. That's a lie. It ends in memory. It started in 23. People thought it was a glitch, just noise on the radio. Crackles at 3:33 a.m. on shortwave stations no one used anymore. But the signal, it was too perfect. Same frequency, same minute, same phrase. It begins with the eyes. That's all. A whisper. Male, deep, slow, like it was speaking through. Water. Then came the pattern. Anyone who tried decoding the signal suffered migraines. Engineers started losing time, bleeding from the ears. One tech in Berlin clawed out his own eyes in the studio, right before the live feed cut to black. His last recorded words were whispered to the camera. It sees me seeing. We thought it was a hoax, until the signal showed up in offline devices. A typewriter in Glasgow typed out those exact words without anyone touching it. It begins with the eyes. And then the weather changed. March 4th, 2024. A retired NOAA satellite decommissioned for over a decade suddenly came back online. It broadcasted what looked like corrupted climate data. Only it wasn't corrupted. It was a forecast. A countdown. July 18th, 2025. Total atmospheric collapse. Not from carbon, not from nuclear war. From something else. The simulations didn't show storms. They showed holes. Growing patches of air that weren't air. Clouds moving in reverse. Rain that fell upward. The team at NASA flagged the data as compromised. But within 2 weeks, half the analysts had resigned. The rest were put on psych leave. One of them, Dr. Emmett Cho, left a voicemail to his wife before vanishing. It's not weather. It's memory. It's wearing our sky like skin. They found his apartment empty. Every mirror shattered. And one thing burned into the wall. Don't look up. I didn't believe it either. Not until I met Eva. She was 9. Her dad was a cartographer, stationed at a remote base in northern Norway. Eva drew maps. Not fantasy ones. Real ones. She'd copy satellite imagery by hand. Oceans, elevation, tectonic lines. But then she started drawing black shapes. Huge, pulsing. Voids across Europe. Shapes that weren't on any real map. When asked, she said, "They're not places. They're holes that eat light." Her drawings began fading overnight. Like the ink remembered being erased. In a recorded interview, Eva looked past the camera and said quietly, "The sky is remembering too much. We left too many footprints." 3 days later, she was gone. Just gone. No sign of a break-in. All her papers were blank, but her father left one final message in his journal. She said if you remember them, they remember you back. It's not just humans. Seoul, South Korea. 2024. A private surveillance firm named Mirai Vision was testing next-gen facial recognition, smart grids, predictive tracking, and then the faces started appearing. White eyes, open mouths, no pupils, no expression. Hundreds of them, frozen in time, but only in the footage. The guards on duty never saw anyone, but the faces moved frame by frame. Only when you rewound the video. One of the techs traced the facial data to a cluster named Godlayer 04591, a non-existent server block with no physical source. After the third face showed up on a child's baby monitor feed, the building was evacuated. That same night, a guard was found with his eyes gouged out. The word "remember" carved into his own palms. He left a note. They're learning to look back. I tried running, hiding. I thought if I stopped researching, if I burned the documents, if I scrubbed my drives, I'd be safe. And then I heard. The Dog Speak. Texas, July 2024. A Category 4 hurricane had flattened a stretch of farmland outside Austin. First responders were clearing the wreckage when they found a dog. No collar. Just a metal tag fused into its fur. Coordinates. A date. August 9th, 2028. The vet said the dog was extremely malnourished, but when they tried to sedate it, it spoke. Not with words, not out loud. In dreams. Everyone who touched the animal that night reported the same nightmare. You left the sky open. Now it remembers you. A local woman came forward, claiming it was her dog missing since 2018. But no record of her or the dog existed. Not even on old paper. Yet the animal reacted violently when shown pictures of a farmhouse that, according to maps, was never built. What you're hearing now is not new. This has happened before. Fragments of an AI protocol called Mnemonic Eden were discovered embedded in random dreams of people across 12 countries. I was one of them. I saw lines of code etched in light. I heard a voice say, "Memory is a virus. You have infected time." The Mnemonic Eden project was real. It was designed to suppress memory loops that were infecting the fabric of reality. Think about it. When enough people remember something the same way, it becomes real. Even if it wasn't. Even if it shouldn't be. Earth is remembering too much. And we've run out of space. This isn't climate change. It's cosmic overexposure. Our planet is full of ghosts. Full of broken versions of ourselves. And now, those memories are waking up. You've seen the signs. People losing vision, but not going blind. They call it eye blackout. Pupils still there, but their owners speak in whispers like radio static, saying things like, "I can see them. Now, I'm not supposed to, but I do." Governments issued mirror blackouts under Operation Blindfold. Stores banned reflective surfaces, but it's not enough. They don't come from mirrors. They come from being remembered. One researcher before her, sudden death, recorded a message while staring at a dead screen. "We thought reflections were copies, but they're survivors. If you're still listening, you don't have long. You've activated something. Every thought you have, every face you recall, feeds it. It's like static, only alive. It moves in the negative space of your memories. You want to survive? Forget. Burn your photos. Black out every mirror. Cover your screens. Do not speak of them. Do not draw them. Do not let someone else remember what you saw, because the world doesn't end in fire or ice. It ends when we remember the wrong thing at the wrong time together. They will come not as monsters, but as everything we forgot too late. So run. Forget. And whatever you do, never, ever look up.